This is a continuation of the previous video, 7 minutes. So what they talking about? It's what they're talking about. Speed limit is 50. You feel me? They even tell you how to drive. The way you learn how to drive, you learn from other people too. The way you wear your glasses, the way you fix your nose, the way you sit, the way you cross your legs, the way you do your hair, the clothes that you wear, the shoes that you wear, the jewelry that you like, man, that's influenced by everybody else. You are not yourself. You can't be yourself. The best version of you is everybody else. So when people try to play the separative game, like they're better than you tell them, where did you get yourself from? Where did you learn to become you? They're going to say my mother, my father, my community. It's the things that you've watched that makes you you. As a matter of fact, you taking this information without even knowing sometimes. It's automatic, baby. It is automatically, you automatically receiving information that you don't even know. People think that inhaling only has to do with breath and food. No, you inhaling is your sight, it's your ears, it's the things that you touch. These are all receiving. You are receiving information. You feel me? This is what it is. This is it right here. The way you wear your hair, the way you flip your hair. Even your hair was borrowed from somebody else that made you. It's a mixture of people that made you to have that kind of hair. How dare you compete with me about your nasty ass hair? Fuck's wrong with you, nigga? Then you try to take away from me to make yourself look better. Hello? How do we even compete? I can't even start to compete with you because you don't even acknowledge the fact that that's not even you. In order for you to find yourself, you can't be yourself. You look like everybody else. I look like everybody else. How the fuck am I myself? It's not like I'm a color purple. No, nigga, somebody got my complexion somehow, some way. You feel me? The things that you do, the way you cross your arms, all these things was learned from the way you twist your face, the grounding of your face, everything about you, it was taken from somebody else. This is borrowed time. This is what I call borrowed time. You are not you. They talk about free will. Nigga, you don't even have the free will to even choose who you want to be. How can it be a free will? Free of what? The only way you can become free is to think like me, is to acknowledge the fact that you are not free. That's freedom. You see? Freedom. Go ahead, bro. Freedom is having no fear. So the fact that I have acknowledged the fact, I'm willing to accept reality for what it is, that's freedom in itself. It's the fear of not having to, it's the fear of expression. You have no fear when it comes to expressing yourself. You don't care what other people say about you. You're willing to take the consequences and everything else. Feel me? That's freedom. You gotta catch up, man. You gotta catch up. It's leaving you. You feel me? That's freedom in itself. You are not you, man. Everything that you do is inspired by other people. There's nothing unique about you. African Americans are unique. But there's nothing unique about you as a human being. You can only become unique if you decide to find your true self. Let me repeat that. African Americans are unique, but I'm talking to the human being now. We are all the same. You can only become you if you decide to find who your true self is, which means detaching yourself from the exact people that you love. That's hard to do, my nigga. Remember when Jesus, that's why Jesus Christ is the most influenced person in my life. Because when they came to him and they asked him, hey, your mother and your brother, your brethren are at the door. He said, who's my mother and my brother? You feel me? Even at the age of 12, Jesus Christ left his family and went out to go search for himself in the temples. And his parents was literally looking for him. They're going crazy. Was it 12 or younger than that? They're going crazy. Because even at that age, he was trying to find himself. You can't find yourself, bro. It's almost impossible. The task is so hard that only the few that achieve it are worthy of achieving it, because you literally have to push yourself to become what's impossible. How do you attach yourself from something that you love? There's something that you birthed. There's something that you brought into this world. Something that makes you, and you don't even know that it makes you because you think you. You don't even know. How can you detach yourself without even knowing that you're not you? In order for you to detach yourself, you have to know that you're attached to something. How do you do that? You feel me? How do you detach? You have to recognize the fact that, yeah, I am a combination of a lot of things that makes me me. Even my body itself is made out of trillions of cells. And all these cells work together to call me Jeffrey. You feel me? How do I realize that I am a self that can define myself? Because right now you're not defining yourself. A lot of people are too caught up in community and culture and this, that, and the third. Look at me. I look better than you and this, that, and the third. All these creates jealousy. That's what it creates. It creates division and jealousy. Instead of creating a division to find yourself and see what you are capable of doing as a self-individual person. Look at these niggas. Stalkers, look at them. Man, I ain't gonna show too much. You feel me? They jealous, man. It is what it is. You know, I always gotta come at them. I never make them rest. You feel me? I gotta come at their neck consistently. Every fucking day. They don't even know who they are, but yet they want to control me. How you gonna control me and you don't even know who you are? You can't control somebody if you do not know who you are. You feel me? You just can't. Like, you can't control. Like, you have to know who you are first before you can control anybody. You feel me? That's why they hate so much, because they have to hate to compensate for what they do not know. People hate to compensate for what they do not know. People hate to compensate the void that is in them that is missing. People hate to compensate because they really shallow about themselves. People hate because they really lost. That's why they hate. But I got like 10 seconds. I'm going to let you hear the noise for yourself. Feel me? That's why they stalk you and everything else like that too. Because I'm that nigga. 14 seconds and counting. Enjoy the silenceness. Breathe. Find yourself, man. For real.